You trust your brain. You trust your thoughts. You trust your memories. But what if the thing you trust the most is constantly lying to you? Right now, your brain is filtering reality, removing details, filling gaps, creating stories that feel completely real. You believe you see the world exactly as it is, but you don't. Your brain is not built for truth. It is built for survival. And survival doesn't need accuracy. It needs speed. It needs shortcuts. It needs predictions. So your brain creates a version of reality that keeps you alive, not a version that shows what's real. It changes your memories. It edits your past. It predicts your future. And it shapes every decision before you even notice it happening. And the most dangerous part, you never feel the lie. You only feel certainty. Today, you're going to see how your brain quietly manipulates your reality every single day. And once you notice it, you will never see your thoughts the same way again. You trust your memories. You believe your past is accurate, clear, unchangeable. But every time you remember something, your brain rewrites it. Memories are not recordings. They are reconstructions. Your brain fills missing details, changes emotions, removes uncertainty, and slowly, the story becomes cleaner, stronger, more believable. Even if it never happened that way, two people can live the same moment and remember completely different stories. Both feel certain, both feel right, and both can be wrong. Your brain hates gaps. It hates confusion. So it creates meaning. It creates explanations. It creates confidence, not truth. And the most dangerous part, the more often you remember something, the more real it feels. Not because it is true, but because your brain has repeated the story so many times that you stop questioning it. You believe you are in control. You feel like you choose your thoughts, your actions, your decisions. But something strange is happening inside your brain before you even become aware. Neural activity begins to move seconds before you decide. Your brain starts preparing the action before you feel the intention. And then, a moment later, you experience the decision as if you created it. But maybe you only noticed it. Your brain predicts what you will do based on patterns, habits, past experiences, emotions, and when the action begins, your conscious mind builds a story that says, I chose this. Control feels real, but feeling is not proof. And once you start noticing how automatic your reactions are, you begin to wonder, are you truly deciding, or are you watching decisions happen from the inside? You believe you are logical. You think you analyze first and feel later. But your brain does the opposite. Emotion arrives first, fast, automatic, invisible, and only after, your mind builds logic to justify what you already feel. A decision feels rational because your brain creates a story that makes it sound reasonable. You say, I thought this through. But often, you only explained a feeling. Fear creates caution. Anger creates certainty. Comfort creates trust. And your logic quietly follows. The scariest part, you rarely notice the emotional trigger. You only notice the explanation that comes after. So your brain protects your identity by making every decision feel correct, even when it began as a reaction, not a reason. You believe you see reality as it truly is, that your eyes capture the world and your brain simply watches. But the truth is far stranger. Your brain predicts what you are about to see. Before your eyes even process it, it builds expectations, patterns, shortcuts, and then it fills in the blanks with what it expects to be there. So you are not just seeing reality, you are seeing a prediction that feels real. This is why two people can look at the same moment and experience two different worlds. Your past shapes your perception. Your fears shape your attention. Your beliefs shape your vision. And most of the time, you never notice the difference between reality and expectation. Because the illusion is smooth, fast, automatic. Your brain doesn't want you to question it. It wants you to move forward without hesitation. Right now, you might feel a little uncomfortable because if your brain filters reality, edits memories, and predicts what you see, then what is actually real? Here's the truth. Your brain is not your enemy. It lies to protect you, to simplify chaos, to help you survive. But survival is not the same as truth, and awareness changes everything. The moment you start questioning your thoughts, you take back a little control. The moment you notice your emotions, you create space between reaction and choice. And slowly, the illusion loses its power. You begin to see patterns, biases, automatic behaviors, not as enemies, but as systems you can understand. Your brain may lie to you, but now you know how it works. And once you see the glitch, you can never unsee it. Tell me your stories below. Subscribe to The Mind Glitch.